Alright, so first and foremost, one of the most popular beliefs from people who are actually not from Kentucky or have never visited. This could also apply, I believe, to any place in the South, and I have no earthly idea, honestly, where this one came from. It's this whole idea that, like, we don't wear shoes. Like, I don't know why people from, like, these other areas make assumptions that people from the South don't wear shoes. Like, okay, first of all, let me just say, like, like, when I go outside, I don't wear shoes in the house because of, if, like, my feet get really hot. That's just how it is. I don't know really too many people that wear shoes in their house unless they're about to go somewhere. That's just the way it works, okay? That's how it is. But, like, I don't know why people think that we don't wear shoes. Like, I guess it's this idea because you're from the South that you can't afford anything, so, like, you just don't have, like, you do not wear anything on your feet. Like, okay, see, I always thought this one was really stupid. Like, honestly, I always thought this one was extremely stupid. Like, I never understood why people always thought that. But I am here to tell you, and I'm here to disprove that whole notion that we don't wear shoes. We do. A lot of us wear shoes. And just like any other place, some people may not particularly wear shoes at, like, events or something, you know, like at the park or whatever, something like that. So, we do. We do. Another thing I just wanted to throw out there and to disprove is this idea that because you're from the South, and like I said, we are speaking about Kentucky a little bit, but because you're from the South, you cannot read or write, or you do not know math, or, you know, like, you don't have any book sense, okay? Like, you don't have any book sense, you barely have any common sense. Once again, I'm here to disprove that. If you haven't figured out, I am a college student. I have been for a couple of years now. I am studying, and currently, this could change, I'm just saying currently, as in, like, right now as I make this video, I want to major in psychology to be a therapist in order to help tons of people. So, I don't know if you know, but I can read, I can write, and I can do math. And I'd like to think that I'm some kind of intelligent. So, yeah. I just think it's funny when people want to test that, or they want to say that. I mean, if we're going to get right down to the nitty gritty, it's really like how much you, I guess, study. And intelligence is not like this straightforward test line thing or something. You know, it's not like ACT or whatever, that sort of thing. It's not just that. Intelligence is a lot more than just that. So I'm just throwing that out in the open. There's lots of intelligent people here, and there's a couple of people that just do not act like they're intelligent. That's just the way it works around here. People can read and write and speak and do math. It's simple. That's the way it is. Also, just wanted to kind of throw this out there too. Another stereotype we get a whole lot here, that I hear a whole lot, is that we're all like horse obsessed or whatever here. I just want to throw this out there. I hate to break everybody's heart, just saying. Horses are cool. That's totally fine. I've never really rode one, and honestly, like, I've only fed one like once or twice, so they're not like running around. It's not just this insane, like, farm area everywhere. It's a versatile area. If you ever get the chance to come and visit, I recommend that you go to the different parts. Like, there are parts that are like mountains and just beautiful scenery, and there's also cities and varieties and stuff like that. So it's not just like predominantly just horses running around and like wild animals and stuff. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. So like, you just have to figure out the area you're going to and stuff. So yeah, I live in a smaller area, and so I don't really do a whole lot of like city out and about all the time. So not to say that I've never been. I have been to the city parts of Kentucky. I'm just saying, like, I live in like a smaller little outskirt type of area. So yeah. Another thing that I really hate, this one's really dumb too as well, and I honestly don't know where it got started either. It's this idea that everybody is married to one of the relatives. I'm just going to come out and let you know, number one, I'm not married at all, and would never in my life do anything like that with a relative. It's really stupid that people have this idea too, that it's people getting married to their whatever it is, I don't know, cousins, whatever. That's stupid. I honestly cannot think of anyone that is married to like their relative. I honestly do not understand where that one came from either, so just wanted to disprove that. It's not true. I don't really like, I don't get it. I don't understand people. I don't know. I don't know why that stereotype exists. I don't know why any of these exist. So now let's talk a little bit about some, let's see how many minutes it are. Okay. Sorry, this video is running kind of long. I was just checking the minutes. But, so let's talk a little bit about some positivity and some things that I have experienced personally, living, you know, in the mountains and everything. Okay. So, like I said, the stereotypes, they're not true. Everyone, there's a versatile group of individuals that live all throughout the Appalachian Mountains, regardless of if it's, you know, in this state or in another state. And also, if you don't know, the Appalachian Mountains don't just run in, like, you know, Kentucky. It runs in other parts as well. But it's a versatile area where a lot of people are. I have noticed this. I've noticed that it appears that people are a bit more kind and considerate, and Southern hospitality is a pretty big thing around here anyway, from what I've experienced. There's a couple of people that are not too their hospitality is a little hostile. They're not really like, it's like any other place, you know. You got good, you got your bad, weighed out. But people are usually really kind and considerate, and for the most part, that's a big thing for a lot of people. I've also noticed that family is a really big thing here. You'll see a lot of people that live with their families, and a lot of people that do not. Once again, it's just like any other place, but people are more like, you know, more willing to help others, I suppose, because of the tight-knit communities in the mountains, like I said. And yeah, so it's a really cool environment in that sense, that there's some really good people in the mountains, and it's interesting. Another thing that I really think is really cool is there are people who create things here that you wouldn't find other, you know, in other parts of the world. There are a lot of people that come from the Appalachian Mountains that are musicians and artists and writers and, you know, just thinkers. So it's really cool to see all these people, you know, come from a area that you're from. It's really awesome. It's just like any other place. Like I mentioned before, you have your good and you have your bad. And the art and the music scene is really like thriving in these little areas. You have to like get out and really pay attention to people before you can, like, you know, find anything. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to make a video that was like positive on about Kentucky and about the Appalachian Mountains in general. So hopefully this like put a little bit of insight to anyone that is curious about this particular area. You can do a little bit of research if you want to look up the different places. If you want to learn about it, that'd be cool. You know, like educate yourself to the best of your ability. You might as well. There was one more thing I wanted to throw out there too. It's a whole lot more, you know, deeper than just like KFC restaurants and stuff. Like, there is a whole lot more that people need to see, and I honestly wish that people would stop judging people from like where they're from or where they are now, whatever, and just realize that, like, it doesn't matter if I'm from the south, from the north, from east, west, other parts of the world. It doesn't matter. It's all about the person as an individual. I think that's what I want to leave this video on. It's about the person as an individual and not the area that they're from. So with that in mind, thanks so very much for watching. If you have any sort of comments that are you know, based around this, or if you just want to talk about something, whatever, you can comment that down below. If you have any stereotypes of the place that you're from, you want to comment down below, that'd be cool too. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe. I post videos every single Saturday. Don't have a time, just kind of post whenever. So do make sure you subscribe so you know when that I post, because I don't even know when I do it. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. As I said 100 times. Bye.